Hello Kemi Hunter, welcome back to another video. I wasn't planning on this video to be honest with you, but the boy Anthem Labs came out with some new leaks for jutsus that were put into the game. He data mined them and he put it up on Twitter, and I actually did some research. I went on the Googles and I searched up what everything was for, and I decided, okay, let me make a video on it and talk about whether they're going to be emergency mission, impact rate, or gacha. I have a good idea on some of them that might be gacha. I have a really good idea on some of them that are going to be emergency mission. As for impact rate, it's kind of, 50-50, right? Could go right or wrong. Anyways, let's start with the list. So the first one is Rasengan Super Barrage, which is from Naruto. You guys already know Shippuden Naruto does this. I believe he does it against the Ninetales. Now, whether they're going to give him a Sage Mode variant or not, that's a different story. I'm assuming there's going to be a regular Shippuden version and not Sage Mode, but they could also change that. Because if I do remember well, on the Ultimate Ninja Storm series, which I played a lot, right? That's like 85% of my channel at this point, right? I think the Sage Mode Naruto on the Storm games had the Super Barrage, so I don't know if they're gonna go the Sage Mode route or the regular Shippuden variant, right? But anyways, we're gonna move into the impact rate, which is Roshi. So we have Lava Style, Scorching Rocks Jutsu, and then Dramingo. So Dramingo had to search it up because this isn't something you see in the anime, okay? So Dramingo is when the Four Tails transforms into his actual form, which is like the monkey, right? So on Goku, he bangs his chest pretty hard, like monkeys do, and the sound waves hurt your opponent. Okay, that's an actual move in the Storm games. So I had to search it up because I didn't know that was the name of it. But it's pretty cool that they're giving him that specifically for the ultimate and not the actual ultimate from like the Storm games, which is basically like he does this thing where he like pounds the floor and lava comes out and whatnot. But I guess they're gonna make a different Roshi at some point, who knows. Now for the other one that I'm seeing here, Uchiha Style Fire Dragon Blade. I have the names of all of the jutsus listed because I wanted to make sure I was organized. And the name that came up for me, okay, and this is speculation. This isn't like confirmed or anything. This is speculation, but I'm assuming Shisui Uchiha, because Shisui is the only character I know in the entire Naruto series that I've seen use the blade with the fire, and it says Uchiha Style, so it's an Uchiha member. It could be Shisui or it could be Izuna. Alright, it could be one of those two. I'm more leaning towards Shisui because I've actually seen him play in a lot of Naruto games do that move, so I'm going more with Shisui. Alright, even though I feel that this time around they should give him the really cool shit. You know what I'm saying? They should really make him a good unit this time around. Okay, so the other two that I'm seeing here is Men's Beast Combination and Fang Passing Fang. Already know that's Kiba. That's pretty easy to tell. Now, whether he's gonna be an emergency, I don't know, but I'll let you guys know when I'm done with the list. Actually, Ninja Art 10,000 Flowers Profusion, that's Ino. The Chibuki Sword is Jinpachi Munashi, and then we have an ultimate called the Blast Sword. Now, this is the most interesting thing out of the whole video that I wanted to talk about: Lightning Flash. Okay, so it could be Sasuke from the Sasuke Shinden story, which I'm mostly leaning towards, or Sarada. Again, I'm thinking Sarada's gonna be a no-no because I haven't started with the Boruto stuff, so I'm more leaning towards Sasuke from his Light Noble, okay? And the reason for that is because if you look below that, it says Blood Dragon Eye and Blood Dragon Ascension, which is from Chino, which is the character from Sasuke's story, okay? Now, pretty easy to tell these are going to be gacha, okay? I can 100% guarantee at least one of them is going to be gacha, because the one thing they could do is make Chino like an impact raid and then make Sasuke the gacha that beats that impact raid, right? Like they like to usually do on Blazing. Now for the next two is Summoning Giant Centipede Animal Path Pain, okay? We have Summoning Giant Centipede and Summoning Garuda. Garuda is like a bird, like the bird that Pain summons, so Animal Path Pain is gonna come into Blazing. I don't know how they're gonna go about it, whether they're gonna use the male version, the one that fought against Jiraiya, or they're gonna use the female version, which was the replacement for the one that Jiraiya killed. Okay, with that being said, the next one is Bashosen Wind Scroll. I was thinking about Great War Tenten because that's actually the fan from the Setsu Patch tools that they had in the 4th grade Ninja War that Tenten used. So I'm assuming Tenten. Okay, if they were really cool about it, they would get Ginkaku and Kinkaku in there, but I'm more leaning towards Tenten. Now, the more interesting part about this list, and the most mysterious one, would be Shrike. That's the name of the jutsu, Shrike. I tried to search up for Shriek instead of Shrike, you know, like an actual scream or something, and a few things came up, but no real characters showed up, so maybe there's gonna be something different. I don't know what it's gonna be. I have no clue what it could be, just because from what I could search, I couldn't find anything. But I'm interested in seeing what this is, because I could literally find a name and a person for every other jutsu besides this one. You know, so it's a little bit weird. Okay, with that being said, now let's move into the next session, alright, which is either gonna be emergency mission, gacha, or impact raid. So Naruto, I feel that he's gonna be gacha, for two big reasons. One, I don't think they're gonna do any kind of login bonus anytime soon, so it's not gonna be a free version. They normally don't make an emergency mission with Naruto in it because he's the main character. That's the second one. Whether he be impact raid, highly doubtable. And some, you know, gacha just fits perfectly for Naruto in my opinion. Of course, this is all kind of like something that's coming out of my ass in reality. Like, none of this could actually come into fruition, but that's just basically how I'm going on about with the history of Blazing. Now, Roshi, we already know he's an impact raid, so we don't even gotta talk about that. Now, for this Shisui, it's a really bad taste in my mouth that I have, because it could be something great, it could be something amazing like a gacha, or it could be something stupid like a PvP reward. And, you know, that kind of kills the fun. Now, here's the thing. As you guys know, I'm seeing a jutsu and an ultimate for a lot of these characters. Notice how Chisui, or the Uchiha style Fire Dragon Blade, is just one jutsu. There's no other Uchiha style there. So, I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards it could be impact, but at the same time, they might just, if it's Isuna, it's gonna be a gacha game. It's gonna be a gacha or an impact for sure, if it's Isuna. But if it's Chisui, I feel like they're gonna cock him again. Now, Kiba, easy one to tell you. Emergency mission that goes under 28 cost. Easy. As you guys have noticed, the emergency missions that have to do with the good guys from the 4th Ninja War, they've all been 28 and under cost. So like Rock Lee from the 4th Ninja War and Kurotsuchi from the 4th Great Ninja War, they're all 28 and under emergency mission units. So easy, Kiba's gonna be one of those. Now for Ino, I can pretty much say it's gonna be the same thing. I feel like it's gonna be the same thing, okay? Because now I don't know how it works with these leaks. That's the other problem. I don't know how they works with these leaks. Like, if I knew how they worked in the sense of, okay, they only have one jutsu for one character as opposed to the two jutsus that they should have. Like, if you guys notice, there's 2 summoning jutsus for the animal path pain. There's 2 jutsus for Jinpachi Munashi. There's 2 jutsus for Kiba. There's 2 jutsus for Roshi. I don't know if that entails something like, okay, when you see both of their jutsus, it means they're impact. When you see only one jutsu, it means there's something else. I don't know. But anyways, we have Ino, who could be an emergency mission. Shibuki sword jutsu and the blast sword ultimate jutsu. Jinpachi, that's definitely going to be an emergency mission, just because the other 7 ninja swordsmen that have been coming out have been emergency missions, so that's not really a hard one to predict. Now, Lightning Flash, Sasuke, okay, the Lightning Flash for Sasuke. Okay, I'm thinking, like I said before, gacha, alright? I'm thinking gacha, and then Chino's going to be the impact character. I feel like that's how it's going to work out for them. Now, I don't want them to bring a trash impact, okay? I want Chino to actually be decent, just because she has some really unique stuff. Like, she has this really unique eye ability, and she can control blood and all that. I want them to make her look cool, at least, you know, and actually be a viable free-to-play unit. Now, for Animal Path Pain, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be an emergency mission. It just looks like an emergency mission to me. It screams it super out loud to me. Now we have, I don't know, man. I mean, okay, you know what? Let's just say emergency mission. So for the last one that we see here, easily I can say 10-10 emergency mission, 28 and under cost. Again, just going off of the last things that we saw, 28 and under cost seems like the most precise thing ever. which if I'm looking at this right, this means we're gonna be getting a lot of emergency missions, a lot of pearls, because I know a lot of you guys are pretty much upset because of the Blazing banners that have been coming out, and there's not enough pearls to go around. These emergency missions look pretty dope. I just wish that most of these would be impacts, just because of the fact that for the veteran players, it doesn't really pose a challenge. Even for the people that have only been playing this a month or two, it doesn't, like, most of these emergency missions don't pose a threat. They don't pose a challenge. They're pretty boring. That, like, the best you do is you get your pearls and you walk out. You know what I'm saying? So I want them to do something great when it comes to this. Sorry for that. I was choking there on my own spit. How pathetic of me. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the video here. Let me know what you guys think. So far, all of these units seem like trash in my opinion, and so for that Sasuke and Chino are looking mighty good. I'm glad they're fucking with animal pain. I'm glad they're fucking with any pain, actually. And you know what? My boy Roshi is getting the impact rate treatment, so I ain't gonna complain about that. Having another Sasuke and another Naruto is kind of, you know, 50-50, but I'm still excited nonetheless. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Sorry for my stuttering and all that bullshit. It's just that it's very hard for me to keep my mind talking when I'm looking at just on a piece of paper with names on them. Anyways, I'm out, guys. Peace.